Hey, Mr. Bolton, we're out here at the Mount Carmel address you had sent us out to. Just want to show you the State of the Union out here. So some of the gutters we noticed had pulled off, and then we saw this guy that's still sticking on here. But as you can see, there's some leaf buildup here. That is part of the problem. It's also causing you some issues with your siding here. And that siding is the only thing that's protecting the flashing. And that flashing is the only thing that's keeping water from going inside the home. Over here on the chimney, I know you guys have already done some repairs on this flashing as well. I just want to point out this flashing is all the way rusted through. That's another issue you guys have on this roof. So overall, what we're seeing kind of throughout is you got nail pops pretty much everywhere we go out here. When there's not a nail pop, there's exposed nails. Those exposed nails will cause the nails to rust like you saw. As nails rust, they get smaller. As they get smaller, obviously the holes that they made stay the same size, so when it does rain, water goes straight through the old holes. These pipe boots, you are correct, have to be replaced. You are not wrong in thinking about that. You also have some decking issues that you can see there. Again, you have another pipe boot. You have some more exposed nails. This one actually popped all the way through the shingle here, so that's not good. Again, the pipe boot causing some issues. I'm trying to go fast so you guys don't have to watch an hour-long video. You have your HVAC stack here that, again, not caulked. Water gets through. You also have some decking nails here. So these are not roofing nails. These come from below the shingles. That's not a good sign as well. On the back side, you also have this gutter that is collecting a bunch of leaves. It's in the process of pulling off. This one is getting a little heavy as well. If you're going to keep the gutters on this house, I strongly recommend either you guys do basically monthly cleanings on these, or you get some gutter screens on them, which would probably be the more affordable option over the long run. This transition here actually has a leak. So this transition where you can see the step down, there's a leak just inside here in the wall, she said. Again, where the siding was too close to the shingles, it rotted away. You have some issues over there as well. You have some granule loss over here. This looks like it could be hail impacts, but this is the only spot I really saw it. You have the older ridge vent style. Again, all the nails are fully exposed, leaving gaps. Again, you have another pipe boot that's got some issues to it. This pipe boot, they actually didn't install, so that whole thing can come off. Tuck that back under the shingle so it's at least doing a little something. It's not doing much, but something's better than nothing, so that's tucked back under. But overall, actually I didn't notice this before. This gutter's been either knocked down or pulled down, I'm not sure which one. So the gutters are getting beat up. They're just piling up with granules, leaves, sticks, dirt, all that fun stuff. It's building up in there and then pulling them off. You got fascia that's having some issues. You have some soffit that's creating some issues for you. I know that's quite a bit, but realistically this roof, is the age it is not repairable. If I work on it, I'm going to cause more damage to it than I'm fixing. So I would highly recommend a roof repair, but when you're doing your roof repair, you're going to want to replace all your flashing. When you replace the flashing, unfortunately, you got some siding that's already eaten up. It's only going to get worse as you start to work on it. So things to keep in mind as you move forward with whatever repairs you decide to do out here. You got some gutters that need to be taken care of with ideally some gutter screens. You don't need micro mesh. You don't have any kind of pine trees out here that are really bad. That's a pine tree, but it's far enough away where I think you're going to be okay. All the ones that are close by are blocked by other trees. So realistically, you have some gutters that are filled up with leaves. You got to get those covered with some screens. You can do helmets as well, but you don't need the micro mesh or anything like that. You have a roof that's going to have to get replaced. You have some siding that in the process of doing a roof, you're going to end up having to replace as well. There's a couple projects out here. We'd love to help you out with them. Just let us know what you do want us to work on, and let us know if there's any other questions that you have. We'd love to answer them for you.